Hello guys, Flaky here again, and you are welcome back to the channel. It's nice to be on your screen at this time, at this hour of the day, from wherever you're watching from. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos, and to my OGs, thank you guys very much. Like I promised in the last video that I will spill everything, how I am still able to be in school, why am I still in school. To my OGs, so to people that have been following me from the very day one that I started sharing my story on YouTube, you guys know how it is. I got into Canada January 2023, and my course was supposed to be 1 year and 2 months. My course was actually 1 year and 2 months, and that means I should have finished studying some months ago. My other colleagues, my classmates are already on their PGWP, for those of them that wanted to work towards getting their permanent residency and staying back in Canada. They are already on PGWP. But why am I still here? Why am I still a student? To you guys that have been following me from day one, I doff my hat for you. You are the real MVP. So guys, today sit back, sit tight, and let me share all the gist, not just the gist, but you will get a lot, you will learn a lot of lessons from this that I'm going to share to you today. So you learn to follow your own journey, you learn to do what works for you and not just following the crowd. So guys, number one, why am I still in school? Why am I still in school? If you guys see me looking down, it's because I have some notes here because I have to jot some things down so that I can feel like capture all the details and information that I intend to capture for you guys to learn from. So sit tight, grab your popcorn, grab whatever it is that makes you comfortable. It's not going to be a long ride, and no matter how short it is or how long it is, you're definitely going to enjoy it. It is going to worth your time. So, number one, why am I still in school? I am still in school because I extended my 1 year 2 months program into 2 years program. That is the number one. It is just as simple as that. I extended my course. So for those of you that are wondering, it is allowed to extend your course if your school allows it. If they have different session, or they have different classes for a particular course you're doing, if they have different session for it, that's how I'll put it. Because some course, it's just basically like one class, or maybe the same duration, the same hours. If they don't have specific hours for each course, or for each course, it might not be possible. But if your schools have different sessions, different durations for a particular course, you can definitely extend. So that is why I am still in school. I changed my classes from the normal 1 year class to the 2 years class. That's number one reason why I'm still in school. And you'll be wondering why a lot of people are trying to just finish school and apply for their permanent residency or apply for like you want to spend as short time as possible on studying to work towards other things that you have to do if you want to stay here. But why am I extending in my own case? That would be the number two reason. Why do I extend when I should actually plan on finishing school as soon as possible, getting PGWP, working towards PR? Why do I extend? Number one reason why I extend is because it is peculiar to me. First and foremost, my course that was doing the 1 year 2 months course is an evening class that allows me to go to class from 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mondays to Thursday. My classes are evening class from 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mondays to Thursday. So which means I can only work in the morning, then head on to class, then come back home. At least I did that for like 2-3 months when I got into the school before deciding to change. So I did that. And if you guys remember, I came into Canada with just my husband. We left the children back home just to come and see what it looks like. Is this somewhere we can bring our children? Is this somewhere we can decide to stay? Or maybe we will have to eventually go back home or something. So I came with my husband to just test the waters before deciding to involve the children. So while we were both here, it was kind of easy because, of course, we were both adults and we understand. So our routines, I go to work in the morning, from work to class, and I get home around 10 p.m. Past 10 actually, to 11, because my school is quite a distance to my house. So then I thought to myself, What if we bring the children here? Is this how we are going to cope? Because I will leave the house in the morning, my husband will also go to work in the morning, and I'll be getting back home late in the night. How are we going to get by with the children? Because this is not just about us. It is now about the children and ourselves inclusive. So, because of that was the first reason why I decided to change to another class, which was the morning class. And the morning class happens to be just 2 years. But this is to my own benefit, actually, because I love it. So that's number one reason. I switched to morning class because it's going to allow me more time and also to cater for the children, to prepare them for school and everything. At least more time with the family. Because when the children is here, you don't want to just be away from Monday to Thursdays without having to talk to the children, having to sleep. Because by the time I get back, if you are here, then 10:30 to 11, the children would have slept. So we will barely see each other every day. So the children are my number one reason why I switched, because that time would not be convenient for raising children right here in Canada. So the second reason why I decided to switch to the 2-year program is because, guys, this is a hack. So many people do not know this, but it is going to give me enough time, like give us generally enough time to prepare for our next move. What is the next thing after study? Because, guys, it seems like 1 year is a long time, but take the time. Before you know it, like I didn't believe that all my colleagues are already on their PGWP. 1 year comes by really fast. And if you don't plan ahead, guys, it will shock you how fast time goes. So we decided to go for 2 years because, well, that means 2 years of studying. We have enough time to prepare for the next line of action. No rushing. One step at a time. Remember, we don't so carry money like that. So we don't really have money to say, okay, this now. So we have to plan ahead, like meticulously plan on how to spend, on what to do, what not to do. So that is going to give us more time to plan and also more time to work, which leads to more money. If you get, you get. If you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it. So that is the second reason why I chose that 2-year program. Guy, this is the gold mine. I have to take use of this. I have to make use of this opportunity. So that was the second reason why I opted for 2 years program. It's as simple as that. Cause more time, more money. Yeah. And also, that more time, because we didn't bring the children with us, we need as much time as possible to travel home, pick the children. You know, we have to plan for all of these things. They are not little expenses. They are huge expenses. So we need more time to travel home. It's a huge expense, right? So that more time grants us the opportunity to plan on going home to pick the children. Guys, these are huge expenses. It's not something that we can just do without considering, without planning. Man, no money. Money is not flying everywhere. So that time gives us the opportunity to plan on bringing the children. Also, we have more time to work, more time to pay off our debts, and more time to save for the future. So you see what I'm talking about? It is time. That more time saves us a lot of stuff. And another important reason why I decided to go for the 2-year course was because the moment I got into the school, I realized, if you guys remember some times ago, I shared about some schools that will no longer be eligible for PGWP. And I mentioned this in my previous video also. My school is no longer eligible for PGWP, not DLI. They still have DLI. But students that came in to study at that school will not be getting PGWP, basically. It ended on our set because I got in before the deadline. So for those of us that entered before September 2023, I got in January 2023, we will still be eligible. We will still get PGWP, but people that get in afterward will no longer be eligible. So at that point, I was like, I consulted some immigration lawyers, some even government organizations to ask them if I would be able to extend my study permit once it expires. Because I was already planning to extend my study, stuff like that. and they were like, no, you will not be since your school is losing it's losing the opportunity to do HWP, you may. And I checked the website also. This is one thing you should notice with the Canadian government. Most of their information, when they put you may, they are not so sure. And in most cases, this is not to mislead anybody, in most cases, you should actually. But because they are not sure, they will put you may. And at that point, I didn't want to risk it. So I decided to say, okay, let me extend for another course. Let me extend my study so that I can have more time to plan on going to another school, because our school gets filled up so fast. And if my course is just 1 year and I'm out of school, I have to get into another school, not more than 3 months. So extending my study in that school means I have more time to actually apply to another school. And once I get into another school, I can quit the school and move to the other school with the hope of getting the full PGWP when it's time for me to get it. So that was why I also extended my study so that I can plan on going to another school. So now you know why I'm still in school, and now you also know why I extended my study. Now let's move to why am I still in that particular school? Because I'm still in school. I extended my study. I applied to another school. I got admission to another school, but I am still in the same school. Why am I still in the same school? Number one reason, I will tell you, I'm a person that likes to have choices. I don't like being stuck in a place. I don't like just having to do one thing, either it is convenient or not convenient. So I love to have choices. I love to choose, because it makes life easier when you're able to weigh your options and see which one is better and which one aligns with your goal or with your financial status or everything, like things that you know that would not be so difficult for you to do. When you have 2 options, at least you'll be able to select which one is better or which one is the best for you. So I love to have options. So I applied to another school. I applied to 2 schools. The first one didn't work out and the second one worked out. And in fact, I paid some money, but like not just coins. I paid some part payments to actually keep my spot, to show that yes, I'm coming to this school. But I didn't go to that school, and that school is Keanu, Alberta, in Fort McMurray in Alberta. I didn't go to that school, and that was because I keep my spot there, extend my resumption date. I deferred my admission till this year September. I should have been in the school this year January. So I deferred the admission to this year September, since I still have enough time on my old permit. By the way, my study permit expires this month, June. So I know that I would have planned everything, pay school fee, relocation stuff, because guys, moving from province to province in Canada is even sometimes more difficult than moving from your home country to Canada. Jesus. Imagine everything that we've bought, everything that we've gotten, then we have to sell off and go start a new life afresh in a new province. And even in Canada flight, it's costlier than traveling from Canada to Nigeria. So now it is no longer family of 2, now it is family of 4. We'll have to move 4 people from here to Alberta. We have time, we need time to prepare for all of these expenses. So that was why I deferred my admission. I keep using extended. What's wrong? That was why I deferred my admission. Usually extended is fine. I can say I extended my resumption date. Yeah, so I deferred my admission till September, so that we had enough time to raise the money, to plan, to get apartment there, to do everything. But as of today, I don't have the plan of going to Alberta. My money that I paid is just gone. It's a goner. Say bye-bye. So the money is gone, and I didn't regret it. Seriously. This is so me. I love to have options, even though it's going to cost me money. And this reminds me of when I was planning to relocate. I got admission to a UK university to study masters. But because my mind was on Canada, but I know how Canada can do. I know Canada is not a country that you can put all your trust. No country is worth putting I hate putting all my eggs in one basket. This is just me. And this is what works for me. And this is what has been helping me. Never put your eggs in one basket. If need be, find finances, find resources to make sure you have options, so that if one doesn't go well, the other one will go well. Plan ahead. This is what has been working for me. So back then, I got admission to UK University to study for my master's program while I was still putting effort on Canada. See, Canada, they say, I want to move to Canada. But if Canada didn't work out, because I'm already fed up of staying back home, because it doesn't seem like much is going to happen actually. And I got the UK University admission even before Canada started clicking. But because I have this strong trust in God and faith that Canada is going to work out, because Canada has been my number one option from day one. And not even as a student. I wanted to come as a permanent resident. But that's a story for another day. So I deferred the UK admission. After I deferred, I did this in this Canada. I deferred the admission, hoping that Canada visa would come out before the admission deadline also elapsed. And to God be the glory. It came true. But what if it didn't come true? What if Canada didn't work out? I would be done by now, because my friend that we did this together is already done. She's graduated. She's already working in the UK. By now, I will be done and also working in the UK. But because I have options to choose from, I was able to say, okay, now that Canada is okay, I can go with Canada. If Canada didn't come through, if Canada wasn't successful, I would have been there. So this is for you to know that having options is not just because people have money. It's because you have to create, creating a soft landing for yourself. Everybody, we all hope for the best, but as we are hoping for the best, we also have to prepare for the worst. So prepare your mind. It is not all good. It is not going to be all rosy. So you should know that there will be the negative and there will be the positive. As you're aiming, working towards the positive, always prepare your mind and know that negative might happen. And so that it doesn't affect you really bad, you have to plan ahead. You have to prepare ahead. So that is that on why I am still in Trebas. The name of my school is Trebas. For those that have been meaning to know the name of my school, all this why. It's finally out of the bag. It is called Trebas Institute. They have in Toronto and they have in Montreal. So I am in the Montreal campus. My school is Trebas. So this is why I am still in Trebas. Because migrating, moving to another province is a whole lot of money. And simply because I finally get to know that even while my school is no longer eligible for PGWP, they still have their DLA, and I can actually extend my study permit with the school. This was my number one fear. In short, it was one of the major reasons why I decided to pay for another school to just secure my spot, just in case I'm not able to extend my study permit with this old school. I would get it with the new school because I already have the admission. But as God will make it possible, as God will have it, we were eligible. It was eligible. I saw other students do it. So that was the moment I know it's Montreal. Me and Montreal, for now, we are stuck. We are glued together. I'm glued to Montreal for now. So that was why I know, okay, I don't need to actually move to another province. Since I can get a new study permit in this Canada with this same school, why move to another province? Why go start life afresh? Why go look for a job? Like, everything that I've built here, I have to go over there and start building again. Searching for job, getting accommodation, getting acquainted with the areas, getting lost. How many times I've gotten lost in this Montreal? So I'll go to Alberta again and start getting lost. All those thoughts are the reason why I decided to stay back in Montreal. Plus one major fact. One major fact is because if I should go to the other school, I have to start paying school fee from the scratch again. While my current school allows me to pay the same amount I would have paid for 1 year. I'm paying the same amount I would have paid for 1 year for 2 years course. Guys, don't tell anybody I told you this. This is one of the main reasons why I stayed back. No schools, absolutely no schools will allow you to pay the same fee of 1 year program for 2 year program. But this is because my course is still the same hours. The same hour that people that spent 1 year use is the same hour we that spent 2 years is going to use. So they pay their staffs based on hourly wages. So they calculate the fees on hourly wages, which is a win-win if you ask me. And this is not just win-win. For me, it is the best part because 2 year course, paying the same amount as 1 year course, using the same hours. It literally means another one thing is that we have more break. Jesus. This is the killing point. Guys, let no man deceive you. Whatever it is that you are doing, in this country, seek information, seek knowledge, know what works for you, follow the path that works for you. Don't follow the crowd, guys. Don't be in a hurry. PR is going nowhere. I'm saying this. No, just search for information, know what is obtainable, know what you have to do. In your own case, your case is peculiar, my case is different. I know what works for me, and I'm sticking to it, and this is why I'm still here. This is why I'm not stressed out, because I can't imagine what would have happened if I moved to another province and my husband would have worked his head off. You know, so many things, because we'll have to start paying for school fee again. In my current course, in this current 2-year program that I'm doing, it means we have more break than people that does the 1-year program. In fact, the 1-year program, they hardly have 1 month's break all through the study. Their breaks was not even up to a month. But in this one, we have more scheduled break, which also translates to more money, because when I have more scheduled break, I have more time to work full time. I'm giving you guys the Joro, make use of it. This is cheat. I'm giving you the cheat code. If you ever find a school like this, hold tight onto it. Make use of every opportunity you've gotten. Guys, I hope you get that. So, this is simply the reason why I am still in Montreal and while I am still a student. Because this new path that I'm on, the path that I'm on, not actually new, because this path that I'm on gives me more time to plan for other things that I have to do after school, and gives us more time to work, which translates to more time to save, right? So this is why. And in my next video, I will tell you everything that went on behind the scene of getting my study permit extended, because right now, guys, your guys has a new study permit. I extended my study permit already, because the hold one expires this month, on the 30th of this month. My study permit expires, but I have gotten another one that will carry me to 2025. In the next video, I will show you guys everything. I will tell you guys everything. How I got my study permit, how my husband and children get their study permit. In short, maybe we will take you on a tour, because it's something you want to see again. I will definitely show you how everything is going to happen, because it's a news you would like to hear. Something that I've shared before, and something that we've done before that we are gonna do again. If you're an OG on this channel, you would have an idea of what that is. Something that we've done before that we will do again. That is what is going to happen. So guys, I think you find this video informative, not just gist, not just me telling you what is happening with me, but me giving you Ojoro, like me giving you cheat code, and me telling you to do what works for you. Don't follow the crowd. You know your path. You know what you carry for pockets. You know what you carry for head. You know how you came into the country. So you should know what works for you. You should know what the plan is. So have your own master plan. No, they follow anybody. Have your master plan. That is how it is in this country. And seek knowledge. Seek information. Don't just go by what they are saying online. Go to the government portals. See immigration agencies. Like, they are free lawyers. I believe it is in every province. There are free lawyers, immigration consultants, there are governments that you can see, that you can ask questions about what the next kind of action that you should take in a peculiar situation that is in your own situation, not in any other person's or condition or situation. Please and please and please, guys, this country will teach you patience. You have to be calm, cool-headed to get the real information and know what works for you. So guys, I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you find this informative and educative. Till then, I remain your girl Flaky. See you. Bye.